What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rich and Angel Show. Today we have a special guest and we have some special topics. So let's jump into it.
Let's go.
Rich and Angel. It's Rich Melody here, live and direct.
What is going on, everybody?
Welcome. You are here with us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, live.
That's right.
Friday afternoon.
We decided midway through a video the other day or earlier today that we'd be doing this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's probably going to be the schedule
We're going to try for that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, traveling and different things might change that, but we're going to try Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because we have a schedule. I also have another schedule as well for meeting with customers and stuff here.
Alexander said, "Good evening."
Yes, it's he's in Moscow, so
yeah,
or there somewhere.
So it's Friday night for him.
Oh yeah,
should be out clubbing.
Yeah, it's got to be like 10 o'clock at night there, 11 o'clock at night there.
Right.
Yeah, it's Friday. His weekend's getting going, but we're here early afternoon, 1 p.m., and we have a very special guest we're going to be calling in, and I'm going to do that now, actually.
Oh, okay.
Univex. Right. Is everyone familiar with Univex? If you're watching and you're familiar with Univex, give us a thumbs up.
That's
and
right.
We're going to be calling Evan. We're calling Evan. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Get ready.
Bringing him in into the topics and let's see what he thinks. We're going to.
Darren says, "Sorry, guys. Would love to chat, but I'm not in a position to listen at the moment. Best of luck with it." No problem at all.
No problem, Darren. Thanks for being here for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Evan speaking.
Evan,
what's going on?
You are live on the show, the Rich and Angel Show, on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, sir.
Awesome. What's going on, everyone?
What's up? How are you?
I am good. Can you hear me okay?
Hear you perfectly.
You're good to go, man. So Friday afternoon. What do you got going on? Where so you're are you in New Hampshire?
Yeah, I'm in the factory right now. I'm, getting ready for some rep training that we got going on next week here at the factory.
Very cool.
Nice. So what's your day look like today? What's a day in the life of Evan?
Right now, today we're finalizing the test kitchen, making sure everything's looking pretty, ready to go. We are getting some ingredients ready. We're gonna make some pizzas, make some breads, some sandwiches. And I'm doing a couple articles for a couple other publications this week. So finishing up those, and that's my day.
Awesome.
Nice. And we heading into the weekend soon. So have you seen this show before? You've watched?
Yeah. I've seen it. I've commented on it. Love the content you guys do. It's awesome.
Yeah. No, appreciate it. So yeah, we like to jump into some different topics, and I guess we'll kind of do that now. Angel's got some things set up. I got a few things, and then let's just have a We'll have a conversation, and then of course in between we'll talk a little bit about Univex and what you guys got.
Yeah, whatever you guys want.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure. So I want to jump us off. I want to just kick this off because I found this article that I really loved, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. Just because it's a hot scoop. It's brand new. It's fresh.
Yeah.
So. This is from Business Insider. Taco Bell to test $100,000 a year manager salary and paid sick leave.
I actually just read that too.
Yeah. So Taco Bell is looking for new ways to win over employees in the war for talent. On Thursday, the fast food chain announced it will test 100K salary for restaurants, general managers at certain company-owned locations starting later this year. Taco Bell also announced that all employees at company-owned stores are eligible for at least 24 hours of paid sick time per year starting January 1st. So what's your initial take on it? Both of you, but like what goes through your head when you think, oh, you're going to be getting 100 plus a year to manage a Taco Bell?
I mean, initially for me, it's it's a tough business.
Yeah.
Anyone will tell you the restaurant business is the toughest business on the planet because you got to be consistent every day, right? I mean,
yeah.
$100,000. I mean, I think it's probably well deserved for the manager that's breaking his back, getting things done.
Yeah, I was gonna definitely say, with that comes more responsibility. Longer hours. Did they say anything about their hours increasing, or are they working 40-hour work weeks? What's going on?
Right.
Yeah, I can. Maybe Angel could see if it says anything about that.
It doesn't.
But I
say
can tell you
anything
what
that I can see.
I can tell you what. There's going to be more than 40 hours involved in that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, and dealing with the employees and customers on a fast paced level like a Taco Bell, I'm sure, especially some of the the higher revenue generating locations. Listen, I know a good manager would definitely be worth that in those situations for sure.
Yeah, it goes a little bit into depth and says, as Taco Bell expands its footprint, our responsibility to drive positive impact increases. Taco Bell CEO Mark King said in a statement on Thursday, our business growth is in the last decade has positioned us to create change for good and implement creative solutions for our planet, our people, and our food. So I think it's kind of cool that they're taking that on, but it's probably a liability a little bit for them. Maybe it's a little bit of an investment for them, but I think they're looking at it from a long-term perspective. And like you guys said, they're going to be able to hold managers accountable for way more at that salary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. Also the turnover rate, at restaurants is huge. So this may limit, with Taco Bell, the turnover rate in the upper management positions,
That's a good point.
which, might centralize everything moving forward, right? The way they do business, if there's less turnover, there's more, centralization going on. So that could be another, focus for them.
Yeah,
that's a great point. Restaurant, yeah, my buddy down in Virginia Beach, we're just talking. He called me for some business advice as far as servers and cooks and different things go. He's only in the game 8 months.
Wow.
And he's starting to see he's like, hey Rich, how do you deal with this and this and this? It's got me angry. I said, well, welcome to having employees and running a business. It's the turnover rate is crazy. They've already gone through a couple. It's young people, mostly young people, but I think in this position, $100K a year, like Evan said, I mean, it's they're looking to keep people for long term.
Yeah, I think it's a good way of building professionals as well as keeping professionals in those positions.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to all the stuff with the minimum wage coming to $15 and all this stuff. It's times are changing, and the cost of living is insane, especially in the New Jersey, New York area. I could tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely. Growing up in New York, I could definitely relate to that. So
yeah, I think they're specifying they're going to be doing this in the Northeast, so New York, New Jersey area, and I think the Midwest. So it's going to be cool to see how that ends up.
Yeah. You got something else on the bike?
Yeah.
I have a few things, but nothing too crazy.
Okay. Let's go to this one. It's kind of along the same theme. So Starbucks boosts mental health benefits with a new app. So this is kind of interesting the way they're partnering. Starbucks employees will now have free access to Headspace, an app which provides hundreds of audio sessions and meditations to manage and improve mental health. Headspace is part of a larger Starbucks initiative aimed at supporting the mental health and well-being of its employees. The app covers topics like personal growth, life challenges, kids and parenting, stress management, anxiety. The app is typically $12.99 a month or $69.99 for a yearly subscription, but it'll be offered for free to all Starbucks employees. That's kind of wild.
Mental health is huge, man. We talked about.
I think it's great.
Episodes, yeah.
I think it's great that they're doing that. It shows how much they actually care for their employees.
Yeah, it's a really cool trend that I'm starting to see, and I know we talked about Starbucks like a little bit. I think a few weeks ago. I think before the holidays, and they were getting into the mental health space, but it didn't really say how. And this is just like a progression of that. Yeah. So it's cool to watch it unfold and just kind of get to cover it.
Yeah, I mean, we live in it's the world we live in now. There's we 7.5 or plus billion of us at this point, and
everybody needs a mental health day, right? Whether it's, just going to the gym or not even mental health day, but something that gets their mind off of the stresses of day-to-day life, right?
Yeah.
So whether it's going to the gym or, running or, doing a hobby that you like, it's good that they are starting to invest in their employees.
Exactly.
That's how you retain employees,
Yeah. So, and what, I don't know, for us as a small business, I'm going to look to implement some things. What about you guys over there at Univex? You, is anything set up like that over there? Yeah,
absolutely. They help us, with gym memberships. We do community things, as a company to kind of help. We do, in the summer barbecues, we'll do events as a company. But it's helping each other out, it's understanding that, hey, if someone's going through a tough day and, you can go home for the day, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
Right.
It's, making sure everybody's happy and wanting to be at work and, I honestly think of Univex as more of a family community, and I enjoy being at work. I enjoy going to work. I enjoy working for them. So, it comes hand in hand. All of our employees truly like being here, and, productivity increases because of it. So,
yeah, I think that's a big distinction to make is
Happy
people actually enjoy going to the place that they're working at. And if that can happen, then it'll be a little bit easier to manage, the mental health aspect of employees.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and here I just had an interview with we're looking to add a new customer care rep to the office because we want to facilitate the needs of our customers and as far as communication goes, letting them know when parts are on order, all these different things, and I was just letting him know all the different things that were going on. And I'm going to be announcing some of the stuff to the company next week. Just things to get people to relax. So we're building different. We're upgrading the offices, putting in couches. We're going to be looking to get some things to take your time away from the job at hand, even for 10 minutes. Like we get an air hockey table downstairs. We're going to set up a nice little area. Yep. Just things to feel good when you come in. Right. I don't want this when you come to work, it shouldn't be a burden like a gut punch in your stomach or butterflies. Like I don't want to go here. And I think that takes a lot of weight off people.
Around here we try to do, once a month at least. We'll make lunch for everybody, so we'll actually use our equipment, make pizzas, make panini grill, sandwiches, whatever it may be. Oh, but at the same time, we have a handful, if not more, employees that have been here 30 plus years still. Wow. And every year we honor them. We do a big thing at lunchtime, and everybody comes out, no matter if it's their lunchtime or not. And for about a half hour, we all just get together and say congratulations and get them a cake and everything. So it's another thing that we do here, that promotes just that community and mental health.
Yeah. Yeah. All these things matter. They might seem insignificant. Like, oh, I was going to get a cake. I mean, I joke around all the time, right? I say everybody has 2 birthdays a year here. I swear, every time I walk upstairs, we're getting there's another cake. I'm like, didn't we just celebrate your birthday? They were like, that was last April. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, I don't know.
Years are flying.
That's why you got to get the gym membership.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that
to offset the cake.
I've been thinking about that. I actually mentioned to Geraldine, she's in our service department. I said to her because she was mentioning about feeling kind of not so great, and I said, listen, if you need to step out for 45 minutes and go to Planet Fitness or something to get yourself a little more upbeat, maybe because I mean it does. Listen, you go to the gym, you come out, you feel good.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
you get those endorphins going. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that would be great.
Absolutely, a little pump going, you're good to go.
Yeah, it does matter. So, but what else you got there, Angel?
So I have one more, which I thought was pretty cool, and this is right along that same stream. So we're keeping on that same track. 7 perks fast food chains are offering as they attempt to win over workers in the war for talent. So we'll just go through a few of them, I guess. Okay, where's it start? So many ads. Let's see. Career coaching from influencers at McDonald's. That's kind of cool. In October, McDonald's launched a campaign called Where You Want to Be, which partners a handful of workers with experts, including rapper Yaz the Greatest, never heard of him, and dermatologist Meena Singh.
Never heard of her either.
Never heard of her. To discuss career options.
I never heard of either of them either. So.
The fast food chain also launched a service pairing all restaurant employees with free career and academic advising services. That's really cool, actually.
So that's huge.
Yeah, big time.
That's again investing in your employees for sure. And what better way to do it than through academics and through a safety, so to speak.
Yeah, I think these big corporations are kind of looking at the marketplace now and seeing what the new workforce is looking for,
right.
And they're starting to apply some of the things that I think they're reading and seeing through millennials and Gen X, or is it Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Zs? I don't know. One of those.
Millennials or Gen Y.
Yep, Gen Y.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's what's happening here. They're, again, and it goes back to the minimum wage thing. All these different. I think people they're looking to increase areas and benefits to bring to the table,
right,
as corporations.
Right. Yeah.
And they got the big platforms.
Yeah,
giving them a competitive edge.
And it really seems like these, fast food companies that would normally just be doing, part-time employees are just seriously investing in their employees to become, almost a full-time corporation where instead of just part-time, right, you can make a career out of it,
Right. Yeah, I definitely think they're taking a page out of the playbook from like tech companies
and small business
like Apple and Google
and Apple. Yeah.
You know, where their environment is more like, hey, we're partnering together. As long as you get your work done, then we're willing to kind of invest in you and do whatever it is that you need us to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the next one here is Taco Bell offers free meals and hiring parties. That's kind of funny. Taco Bell only recently started offering free meals to employees. It's simple and it's crazy that we didn't have it. Julie Massino, president of Taco Bell North America, told Business Insider, when you work, we're going to feed you. That's really been a great benefit that people have been really excited about. Okay, just going on.
See, I don't know if that's a benefit.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get free Taco Bell.
Is eating junk food all the time a true benefit?
Right.
Does it make you healthier? Does it, make you more alert?
Right. No, it doesn't. It makes you tired. Make you tired.
Exactly.
You eat a quarter pounder and some fries from McDonald's. I mean, it's good, but then it's like an anchor in your stomach. It's like, oh,
do not feel good the next day.
No.
Taco Bell needs to come out with a quinoa salad and then
quinoa tacos.
Right. Okay, so the next one is a new bonus program for hourly workers at Chipotle. In June, Chipotle announced that it would debut a new quarterly bonus program that allows hourly workers to earn up to an extra month's pay each year. Employees need to meet certain criteria, such as sales, cash flow, and throughput goals to earn the bonuses. That's pretty cool. Just like incentivizing you to work a little bit more. I could see that definitely just having an overall beneficial effect.
That could definitely help, production. The thing with that is it, per store? Is it per region?
Right.
There's specifics that can definitely affect it. But, any way you can enhance productivity, and people are never going to say no to bonuses and more money,
That's true.
And shout out to Chipotle, one of our key accounts and top customers here in New Jersey.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So they're absolutely doing an amazing thing then.
Yes.
Starbucks subsidizes workers' childcare. That's, I think,
childcare is big
one. Yeah, yep. I mean, if you're looking to work at Starbucks or something, and then you don't have somebody to watch your kids, that's
yeah. Well, we obviously we're not a big corporation, but we have moms that work here and dads and everything like that. So in the office, we have an office full of kids at any given time.
Around, yeah.
Yeah.
This says in October, Starbucks announced they had partnered with Care.com to offer all employees, both corporate and in-store, part-time and full-time, a new range of child and elder care benefits. Man, I think I'm gonna go work at Starbucks.
Yeah, I know. They're dropping benefits all over, huh?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean they're obviously, again, these big corporations, they want to retain people, just like Evan mentioned earlier. There's so much turnover. It's revolving doors at a lot of these restaurants.
Yeah.
Starbucks included. They want to keep the people. They probably want to invest in them and say, listen, stay here forever.
Right.
We're going to give you this, and this. We're going to give you a raise here, and they're giving them career paths, giving them like a trajectory, and this is where you could be in 5 years, maybe. I mean, that's what we're starting to do here. Actually, I have for the technicians. For the technicians, we have level 1, 2, and 3 right now. If you the junior techs, if you're just a trainee and you get on the van, you're a junior. You're a junior tech.
No, we do the same thing here at Univex. From start, bottom to top. There's definitely ways to grow and improve, and that's how you retain the good employees. Rich, better than anything. If you get a good tech, you don't want them to go.
Right. You got to take care of them. You got to sit down and find out. And another one thing too, especially in small business for us, a little easier, but as you get bigger, it gets tougher. But find out what's important to the employee, because everyone's different. Yep. Sometimes it's money.
Each individual employee.
Yeah, money's not the ultimate motivator.
Right.
Sometimes it's just extra time with the family. It might be that extra vacation they want. There's a lot of different things that it could be. So
I have a rep and employee that all he loves is going to basketball games, right? Mm-hmm. So what we do, you get him something nice for Christmas. You send a thank you. He comes into town. That's what you want to do. You want to do things that he likes that'll help the company.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, that stuff. These are the things that definitely matter.
Right. So that's all I had on that on that subject.
So before we keep going, I want to talk about a couple of things. One thing is I was on your website. I see you guys got new product line. I think was Panini Grill one of them?
Yep, we had a line of Panini Grills. Yeah. Another one is hand and immersion blenders. We've kind of added some of the smaller prep stuff on top of the already large bakery and pizza stuff we already have.
Cool.
It's ease of use, simple, quality is up there. Nothing we do is subpar quality. So that's something. Be on the lookout for some other things new, middle to end of this year. From the marketing standpoint, we're doing some new platforms. We're doing some new databases that'll definitely help everybody's experience, both the dealers, the reps, the end users, the service companies. That's my focus this year, is kind of making ease of use website to help everybody get the information they need.
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's important. Just having information at our fingertips in today's day and age is super important. We're all on the move. So yeah, it's definitely.
When we add so many products, you got to keep up. You got to keep up. Always the next thing, always on to the next. And it's a good problem to have, for sure. We're definitely happy out here.
Yeah, without a doubt. And obviously you're in marketing. You're a young guy. How old are you now? 25. 25. I mean, yeah. You're a young guy. You're a young lad. Making a name for yourself here in the industry early on. I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely, man. You can see your dedication and commitment. So the Fed conference, you're coming down to Miami.
I will. Yep.
I want to talk a little bit about it, because we do still get questions about, what is it, what's going on. Really what it is getting people like you in the room, Hobart in the room, getting manufacturers in the room, getting reps, dealers in the room, other service companies, and getting some people outside of the industry for new perspectives, like the media, like Carlos Gill, Ed Stulak, Mike Moreno, different guys like that. To understand the importance of building digital brands, right?
I'm pumped to see Ed. Ed and I have had a couple conversations. He's a very, very, intelligent guy. He knows what he's doing for sure. And it's tough that a lot of this industry doesn't know how to market digitally, or really how to grow their brand, when right now it's free. You can do it free. It's so easy. Right. Something that I do here, my team here does is, with our distributors and with our reps, we send out flyers for them. They tell us what they want on the flyer, and I have my team do it. It's a small thank you for doing business together, but we take care of their, digital flyers. We take care of their, printout flyers for them, because one, they don't want to spend the money on it, and two, they don't really have the knowledge to do it right now. So it's about educating them, how to do it.
That's the big thing, the education part of it, and Carlos Gill, his book, The End of Marketing, he talks about humanizing the brand. We've been talking about that too. I always say, stop selling, start telling. Right. That's what we're really going to, kind of dive into down there too. There's just too much selling. They're throwing too much ads coming down people's feeds. It's, there's a time and a place for it. Right.
Exactly. And just because you have an ad, that ad doesn't have to be selling, right?
Right.
So you can still have the ad out, more than just social media, but that ad should be a little bit more personal. How can you connect or relate to that end user?
Exactly.
Or how can you relate with that distributor? So I'm all for it.
It's more Nike than it is Groupon. Like Groupon is very ad driven. This price, 25% off, whereas Nike, they're building a story. They're building a little universe for themselves. So they're a big one in their case. But I think I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to say, I think it's great for manufacturers too, that now with social media, you can see the, behind the scenes, you can see the, the day-to-day office, or instead of just product. I mean, don't get me wrong. Our social media, we showcase the product, but at the same time, I showcase, our factory, or showcase our employees, anniversaries, things that are going on behind the scenes that can definitely help within the food service industry.
Yeah, I will say, since I started here, I've been fascinated by seeing, just what the manufacturers actually do when we do warehouse stores and stuff like that, and then actually seeing it come up in content. It's captivating. It really is, and it's interesting. And I think people need to see more of it so that people can really fall in love with all aspects of the industry.
Yeah, Rich, and from the service side, the back end, we've done service training at your facility. Yep. For people to see that your guys are certified on US, Univex products. It brings that ease of use to the customer, where, they know your team's ready to go. They've seen it, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's, YouTube, whatever it is. They've done it. They've gone through that experience. So it's another way manufacturers can, include that. And, over here, Angel and I, we were talking about Hootsuite, right? So I know you guys don't use it. My team in-house uses Hootsuite. It's a social media platform. It's free, and you can link up to 6 social media accounts and schedule your posts out. So, you can have your whole content calendar done, theoretically within a couple of days if you got someone working on it full time.
Right.
Yeah. This is it, man. I mean,
there's so many tools and so many things that you can use to your benefit that really don't cost any money that can help your brand exponentially. Hootsuite being one of them. There's so many apps now that you can download for free, and it'll pretty much generate you fresh new content. All you need is maybe an image or a quote or something simple, and you can come up with another week's worth of content like that. You can just stretch it. I think
and it's all from your phone now. You don't even have to be at the desktop anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe 50%, maybe a little less of the creation you're going to be doing is on your phone nowadays. So you really don't need huge amounts of equipment or real fancy tech in order to have a good brand.
It's true.
What's your favorite platform right now to utilize?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
That's my favorite too right now.
LinkedIn. Well, here's the thing. LinkedIn is the only platform left besides TikTok that is still organic. It's organic reach.
Yeah.
And that is going to go away.
It almost kind of it's slipping in that direction.
It's slowly starting, but it's still there. And talking about posting, we were just talking about that before. If I'm posting 5 or 6 times a day on LinkedIn, this year I'm looking to do 15 times a day.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You're coming up every time somebody opens the app.
Exactly.
If you're in this industry and you're posting 15 times a day, even 5 times a day, you're going to be coming up at the top of people's feed when they hit refresh feed.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
It's so much more worth it to go in on LinkedIn than it is to do YouTube or Facebook or even especially Instagram. Oh.
So this is an announcement.
I agree.
Announcement for everyone that's following or connected with me on LinkedIn. If I've already flooded your feed and you can't stand my face, it's going to get worse.
There's more.
There's more coming.
No, I definitely think LinkedIn's there. But one thing I think LinkedIn can improve upon is their groups, right? So LinkedIn was originally the place for groups.
That's right.
Before even Facebook was there, the groups were on LinkedIn. And now it seems like, Facebook groups have grown into more community-based, while LinkedIn's groups, especially in our industry for sure, have turned into all salesmen, just all sales all the time.
Oh, wow.
And,
and
if you, go ahead. I was going to say, if you look at the group section for like the food service or, anything pizza related or bakery related, it's all, buy here, buy there, buy here. And it's tough that nobody, engages as much as they do on Facebook.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I was in a LinkedIn group. I think when I first started, I checked out a few for digital marketing and finding clients, and it was just what you said. It was just people trying to sell each other.
I was never actually in one.
Yeah, no
one invited me.
I mean, just the benefits of a Facebook group, like having private groups or secret groups, all the little quirks and all the things that make those groups is so much better than what LinkedIn is doing. But I think, if LinkedIn catches up there, if LinkedIn catches up there, then you got yourself a champion.
Yeah,
and that's all organic before you even get into the paid advertising at LinkedIn.
Right.
As a company, imagine, you can. It's not even imagining anymore. Being able to target somebody just strictly off their job title,
right.
Or if you want to target a certain region of the country,
right.
If you're a rep out there, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Invest money in LinkedIn. If your territory is, I don't know, let's say Metro New York or Florida or whatever it is, spend a little bit of money there and target, schools, food service purchasers, food service directors, deli owners, restaurant owners. Imagine, how direct your marketing can be in your region, that they're just not taking advantage of. And it's cheap now before it really gets on board and it becomes expensive, much like the Facebook and Instagram. It's cheap.
Yes.
So, that's my platform right now. I love it.
Oh, yeah, that's where I spend most of my time. And I mean, I still utilize Instagram. I'm posting on there. I'm trying to post on there a lot more too. And I've actually been gaining some really good traction on Instagram. I feel like it got a little bit better.
Yeah,
the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, Instagram's a little counterintuitive because if you try and do too many hashtags, even it's gonna throttle your post. Or if you're reposting somebody else's stuff, it's gonna throttle your profile, and it's gonna
which is ironic, right?
Yeah,
because they promote utilizing all 30 hashtags.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is just not the case anymore, unfortunately. And repeating hashtags is a big thing now too. If you're repeating hashtags, that's unfortunately not gonna get you any more attention nowadays. So I mean,
sure.
Instagram is a confusing place because just like Facebook, everything changes almost every week, and it's hard to keep up. But with these new platforms, there's always somewhere to go and always somewhere to make content for. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's your opinion on TikTok?
For our industry, I think it could be something to bring in new talent, but I don't think it's necessarily something you want to dump more than 15% of your energy into.
Yeah. So I'll tell you this. I was listening to Gary, and he was talking about TikTok, obviously for our industry. But if you take it from, I started thinking about this. If you take it from a different standpoint and kind of just make it really fun for whatever, when you're posting, make some fun posts. And I've been throwing some videos that I've had up there, but it's so organic. I mean, it's Instagram 2011 is what Gary said. And it's true. You can gain a following fast if you're putting out some decent content, doing your proper hashtag and all that stuff. You could really blow up a little bit on TikTok and build an audience.
Yeah. And
that's what I started.
One of my favorite features of it is that you can actually get paid through the platform from other users. So if you go on, TikTok live, you have to be approved for it. But if you do that, people can actually just donate little tokens to you that are actually money. So I think that's fascinating. And I think that can grow into something really, really amazing just over the next year or so to see where the platform goes.
And you can cross promote the videos you make on TikTok too, can't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. People do duets. Yeah.
So it gives you more content for your other platforms as well, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely. So, I mean, for me, I am going to be messing around with TikTok a little bit more this year, and just, like I said, it's organic. Maybe I'll make something that blows up a little bit and gains me a decent audience and following there.
Yeah.
That's going to go away too eventually.
I think something as, for the conference or just in general to really focus on educating, especially people in this industry about from the marketing standpoint, is macro versus micro content, right?
Right.
So taking, that larger video, a YouTube video or a podcast or a vlog or whatever it may be, and breaking it down into 15, 20, 25 videos, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. You just got your whole content calendar for the month just off of one video.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's one of the most well-used strategies that have been going on with social media in the past few years. I think it's beneficial for everybody. It's easier for the marketing teams, but at the same time, the way people consume content, it's really beneficial for them because you don't have to watch an hour of somebody's podcast. If you want to enjoy them, you can watch a minute on Instagram, or you can read a tweet from them.
No, for sure. Have you guys seen growth from closed captioning or no?
Yes and no. Closed captioning is kind of time consuming. We were experimenting with it, but it does make a difference. It does make a difference, especially on Facebook.
Yeah, we don't.
That's something I need to experiment more with.
We haven't really done it, to be honest. There's probably 3 videos.
No, there's like a good 10, I think.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, because a lot of times what happens is you'll actually do the closed captioning. Subtitles is different. So closed captioning is embedded text that actually reads what you're saying, and you put that in the metadata of the video, and when you post it on Facebook, you can turn it on or off. Subtitles I think work better than that, because subtitles people are actually watching. They're not necessarily clicking, but it'll still count the view if you're scrolling past and you stop and watch 10 seconds of it.
Yeah, that's something we need to do a little bit more, but with the experimentation that we have done, it seemed to boost engagement up, a significant amount.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I mean it's in writing in a lot of places that we just haven't got there, I guess. That's something we should really got to figure out. I always say I'm just baffled that there's nothing out there that
can
automatically just do it. What's the holdup?
Yeah, it's
it will. You give it some time and they'll create anything.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm waiting. I got some other topics to just jump into. Some fun stuff. So we're in the food. Listen, we're in the food business one way or the other. It's the most expensive restaurants in the country.
Oh wow!
I didn't print out the whole list. There's a bunch of them, but I got 5 of them in Tampa. And Evan, I don't know if you've ever been to any of these places, but I haven't. Maybe you have. Gruad La Rose, 1845 Burns Steakhouse in Tampa.
Huh.
With over. We lost him.
We lost Evan.
We lost Evan. We have lost him. Okay. I'm gonna get him back, ladies and gentlemen. While you wait, if you have a question or a comment, jump in and let us know.
And in the meantime, we can talk about the Fed Group real quick. Make sure you get over to thefedgroup.com and check it out.
There you are.
I'm here.
All right.
We lost you.
You are back.
Yeah, I know what happened. It's like you guys hung up on me.
We were trying to kick you off the show already. We were trying to censor you.
There you go.
What was the last thing you heard?
The first one.
Yeah, the steakhouse in Tampa. So with over 100,000 bottles in the cellar at Burns Steakhouse, it could be pretty tricky to make a selection. But the 1845 Gruad La Rose is always a safe bet. Guarantee you're getting your money's worth. The wine that predates the Civil War comes with a certificate of authenticity.
Wow.
Certifying the bottle came from an estate inventory and was checked, repackaged in the estate in 1996. If spending a year's tuition on a bottle isn't your style, the menu also offers her younger sister from 1855 for $42,000, but that bottle costs 49 G's.
I wonder how much
$49,000 for a bottle of wine.
I wonder how much the appetizer.
Deposit on a house.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll go get the yellowtail.
I'll ask for water and a bunch of lemons.
That's it,
and some sugar.
Next one is a Guinness World Record 24-carat pizza industry kitchen in New York, $2,000.
I'd do that.
Yeah,
I'd do that for a slice of pizza.
Just get 40 of us together and we could do it.
I was gonna say, if you get the whole group to go, then maybe that's a food equipment digital disruptor thing in 2025.
I think get a bite.
I think Dave Portnoy, El Presidente Barstool, one bite. I think he reviewed this, and I think he gave it like a 3.6 or something. Damn.
I mean,
he said it sucked.
Maybe not there.
Yeah. The next one, $1 zillion lobster frittata. Norma's in New York City.
Somebody commented.
$1,000.
Joseph Clark said Burns Steakhouse is legit.
You got to
really?
Oh, I think he's down in Tampa.
Oh,
I think Joe's down in, right?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
No, I think Joe's down in Tampa. So next time we're in Tampa, we need to go to Burns Steakhouse.
Let's have a meeting there.
Yep.
Next, maybe we want to have a Fed event down there.
What is this? Lobster now?
Yeah, this is lobster. We've always been told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so why not start off with $1,000 frittata?
Huh.
Classic egg dish gets a luxurious twist with the addition of 10 ounces of caviar and a pound of lobster.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
No thanks.
I mean, I don't like those things in general.
I'm not a lobster kind of. I mean, once in a while I like the stuff. I don't need all that stuff though.
Yeah.
Next one.
That $1,000 can go very far somewhere else.
I'll tell you this: exactly. I had lobster mac and cheese, and that was phenomenal.
Oh well, that's really, pretty. Yeah,
that's good.
That's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty good. Next one, Vegas. We were just in Vegas in October. Evan, you guys are going back down. Are you there for the Pizza Expo? No.
Yeah, I go to Vegas 3 times a year.
Yeah, so this I think March you'll be out there for the Pizza Expo, I believe.
Yeah, it's the last day of March this year and the first 2 days of April.
Okay.
First 3 days of April.
Yeah, I would love to be able to get out there. Unfortunately, my traveling is nuts this year, but I wonder if we could swing something like that. We need to get a sponsor to do that one.
Yeah, to go to Vegas.
We'll be there as a company. But I have, again, other conferences I have to attend personally, so I won't be at the Pizza Expo this year. But Univex will. There'll be a very prominent booth. We're going to have live kitchens, pizza making, equipment going, everything full throttle.
Nice. Sean will be there, I guess, and Scott.
Yep. Sean, Scott, Daniel.
Okay.
Our reps out there, they'll be there. So we're very prominent in that show. we're the badge sponsor, so there's Univex all over.
Beautiful.
Very cool.
Beautiful. So guys, listen, if you're out there, you're listening, you're watching the Pizza Expo in March in Vegas, go see the Univex booth. They're going to have live kitchens going on.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, $7.77 burger. Le Burger Brasserie, Las Vegas, $777 burger.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Sin City is littered with temptation and indulgence, but this burger's fame, Caesar's Palace might take the cake, complete with Kobe beef, lobster, pancetta, foie gras, goat cheese, and arugula.
Wow. I wonder if it would be cheaper if you ordered it with cheddar cheese.
Exactly. You save that goat cheese.
Not by much. Yeah.
Yeah. The last one
For
I
sure.
have, the last one I have on the list is the $1 billion popcorn at Burko's Popcorn in Chicago, $2,500.
I've heard of that.
Joseph Clark said, "We'll go to the steakhouse if you buy the wine."
Done. I've heard
of that for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the younger sister from 1855 bottle. It's only 42,000. So we're gonna have to get that one. And and just to my future children, this is Joe Clark's fault.
Yeah.
You can bring it to NRA. We'll all be there. We'll make it tough.
That's right. Last one, that $1 billion popcorn. So it's hard to imagine dropping $2,500 on a tin of popcorn when you can buy $8 refillable tubs at the movie theater. But this isn't the stuff you'll find at your AMC, made with organic sugar, Vermont creamery butter, Nielsen Macy bourbon, vanilla, the most expensive salt in the world from the Danish island of Leso, and 23 karat gold flakes. This popcorn isn't something you'll grab by the handful. If you want to taste Burko's luxurious treat, you can commit to spending 2 months rent. A reasonable $5 will get you a sample.
It sounds like something Ron Burgundy would eat. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, no kidding.
Go.
You talk about maintenance, though. You talk about maintenance on equipment, huh? Imagine if they go down.
Oh my gosh, you're losing thousands an hour.
Yeah.
The importance of maintenance on kitchen equipment. You're talking, thousands and thousands of dollars just to have equipment go down.
Yeah, it's unreal. The last now, breaking away from the food, I jumped on something else. These are 7 factors to determine how good of a boss your employees think you are, according to recent research. I think my team loves me. I don't know.
Let's see.
I could be wrong.
Every manager does.
Yeah, I don't know. Number 1 is your immediate boss provides you useful feedback on your work. So, Evan, what's your thought on that about having your boss, your leader, giving you feedback? Are you getting it? Do you want more of it? What do you think?
Absolutely. No, I definitely get it. And I also give it to my employees. Open and honest is kind of how we do things around here.
Right.
We want to push everybody to the top of their capabilities. Everybody's as productive as possible. If there's a line that, you have the friendship with your boss as well as, your work side. Everybody gets along great, but when things need to get done or things aren't done the correct way, open and honest is kind of how we do it. So
love it.
That's kind of initial feedback, honest feedback, but all, positive criticism, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. Number 2 is your immediate boss respects you as a person. It's so basic. It's so overlooked every day. Bosses have infinite opportunities to value others just the way they interact with them. Before you dismiss this point, think about the opposite. How often have you unintentionally shown a lack of respect for someone by doing things like showing up late for a meeting, by glancing at your phone while conversing, or by walking past someone in the hall without saying hello?
Interesting.
That goes as far as not even saying like thank you or good job, just via email. Right.
Yes, those are we just did a new vlog that's coming out. Part of it was kind of a fun thing to do, but it was actually something serious that I actually do, which is call the technicians in the beginning of the year and just thank them for the previous year, wish them happy new year, kind of give them a little breakdown of what's to come. At the meeting we have a kickoff meeting every January, which is next week, and these little thank you for all the hard work.
Right.
That means something.
Yep, I do little $10 gift cards to Dunkin' for everybody in the front office here.
Oh, that's great.
Especially that I travel so much. My team in the house takes care of me when I travel. So at the end of the year, here's a little thank you. Keep up the good work. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it's right. And that $10 Dunkin' Donuts gift card is gonna sit in their mind and say, wow, Evan really cares about us. It matters.
Yeah, it really does.
It might just be a cup of coffee in the sense of that, but it's you actually thought enough. Right. You had that thoughtfulness that matters. The next one, number 3, your immediate boss gives you praise and recognition when you do a good job. We're just talking about that. Make praise and recognition meaningful by personalizing it, by being frequent with it, by celebrating milestones and the smaller accomplishments that led up to them, and by deliberating the delivery, being thoughtful about how you give the recognition. So we just kind of touched on that. Number 4, your immediate boss is helpful in getting the job done.
Interesting.
You got to jump in sometimes. You got to jump into the trenches.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the hard part about being a boss or a leader. It's like you have to keep that balance of keeping people accountable, but at the same time, if you're needed, you have to be accessible as well. Which it's a fine line to keep, but it makes or breaks somebody being a good boss.
Of course, and especially at a small company, in general, not but if you don't expect your employees to do what you won't do, then how are they going to do it, right?
Yeah, so the first sentence out of the gate,
you got to jump in hands on.
Yeah, you do. And the first sentence out of the gate is servant leadership requires being of service. Wow, so
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you listen. Nothing should be beneath you. If you're a leader and you're a manager, you should be the first one to get up if something goes wrong. Listen, hey, I need help. Right. Okay, listen, I'm on my way. Let's do it.
Well, I think there's a big disconnect between those two words, Rich.
Okay.
In a lot of people's minds,
yes,
a leader and a manager. 100%. I think a manager should be a leader, right. But I also think there are managers out there that don't lead or don't want to lead.
That's a great point.
Agree.
So that's also important to recognize.
Definitely agree. Number 5, your immediate boss encourages and supports your development. So here it says nothing is more meaningful to employees than to know they're working in an environment supportive of their personal growth. Career development. To feel unsupported in these ways is to feel like a wayward balloon floating in the vast expanses, aimlessly drifting with no one in sight to help.
That got dark real quick.
Yeah.
Goes back to Starbucks. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're encouraging and supporting development. I mean, that's crucial to for us here. We're doing that. I said we're putting career paths together for people this year. As a small business, exactly. we haven't always done things. I'll say, by the book, but super professional. But over the last several years, we got handbooks in place. We got a lot more structure. And as we continue to build and grow, we're putting more and more of that in place. So right. Having career paths and letting people know, like, listen, you're not at a dead end. I want you to be here forever.
Right.
And absolutely.
Here's how we're going to get you there. Number 6, your immediate boss is successful in getting people to work together. That'd be hard sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the food service business, you got technicians. Some of these guys could bump heads. Some of them, over the years, I don't have anybody here on the crew anymore. We've really drilled down to quality. But, these guys
put the ego aside for a little bit.
Yeah, you would have, XYZ guy saying, don't send me Abe, don't send me Joe. Don't send me Tim.
Yep. Yep,
I'm not working with him.
Sure.
We want to get rid of that. And we actually have. We've got 14 solid guys now, and they all care about each other. And when you see them in the meeting room, which we'll be filming the meeting, you'll see these guys. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some candid stuff going this time.
I'll try.
These guys,
they're onto me though.
These guys joking around and busting each other's chops.
They're onto me. As soon as I take out the camera, they all shut up. They all go quiet and they look at me.
Their alter ego, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The last one is your immediate boss helps and supports workers. So a high rating on this factor indicates that not only does the boss work to develop direct reports, but he or she also spreads the goodwill and servant mindset to all employees in the organization. Some of the best bosses that this person ever worked for had his helpfulness gestalt them. They were always looking to be of service in every interaction with anyone, including investing the time to coach or give feedback to employees nowhere near their direct purview.
Very cool.
So they're just kind of sticking their necks out. Leadership in this business, is paramount. I mean, you gotta, to have a successful service business for us, we have to, it starts from the top. I mean, you could probably say that about any business, but especially in a business like this, where there's so many moving pieces and time is of the essence.
Absolutely.
You need leadership, and I'm hoping to continue to get better at my leadership. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm working on it.
No one's perfect, right? We all have our
right.
You'll be perfect in 6 months. You'll be
yeah.
From the manufacturing standpoint, it's extremely important that just the sales process alone, right? There's so many people involved in the sales process, with a dealer and a rack, and the factory guy for support. And, it's important to have the right guys here at the factory that can lead those reps and lead that team, and be open, be easy to communicate with. Because in this industry, the last thing you want to be is a tough communicator. Right. It kind of puts you out right from the start. So you see it from here too.
Interesting. I love that. That's a great point.
So we're nearing the end of the show, but Listen, I appreciate you being on, Evan. What else do we want to chit chat about here while we're on a Friday afternoon?
I don't know. That might have concluded it for the Friday. Got some things to do. Be on the lookout for some new articles about Univex. Some new and improved products that we're putting out there. Some new designs on certain products.
Okay.
And keep doing your thing, guys. You guys are doing an excellent job.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it, man.
It's truly changing the industry. I'm glad I can help you guys out and be a forefront leader when it comes to the food service industry.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear you on the panel in Miami.
Yeah, I don't even know if we mentioned. Do we even mention them? Do we even ask? Well,
by the way,
we put you on a panel.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
we're just letting you know.
We are probably going to be reaching out because we put an agenda together, and this Fed conference is something that is an undertaking that I had no idea until I really started it. I'll definitely be better the next time around, but I think it's coming together. But it's just now getting the agenda solidified now, and I said we got to get Evan on one of these panels. And as we're talking here, we were going to do something called the networking thing, but also the crash and marketing.
Yeah,
maybe have him jump up with us and talk a little bit about some of the some marketing strategies. For sure. Would you be up for that?
Yeah, dude. Whatever you guys want. I am up for anything, helping out. I'm all for learning. I'm all for giving. So a little bit of both.
Awesome, man. Love it. So that's good. Well, I'll be in touch with you about the panel. It's gonna be about YouTube and some different things. So,
awesome.
Or is that the YouTube or is it the channel partner one?
He's on the.
I forget. We have to go look.
Yeah, I can actually pull it up right here. Evan is on. Oh yeah, you're on the channel partners one.
Okay. So we could just let you know what we are actually going to put a panel together, led by
Mike Moreno. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this one's led by Mike.
And Mike Moreno. Yeah. How to unify it's going to be, the topic is how to unify expectations with channel partners through digital media.
Awesome.
There was a lot of chatter at the Cefesa conference about getting channel partners working together and kind of talking the same language. So I thought this would be an interesting topic for us to talk about, and then hopefully, I'm hoping to get some executable items for people that we could really continue to develop and do throughout the year, and not just leave the conference and that's it.
Right.
So we want some action. We want some action going. So
awesome. Well,
I agree. I mean, there's definitely things that we can do and we can talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely strategize a little bit.
For sure. But I know you got to run. So have a great Friday. Thank you for being on the Rich and Angel show, man.
Yeah, we're going to drop the bomb.
You too, guys. Thank you very much.
There's the bomb. There you go.
There you go.
All right, brother.
All right, see you later, guys.
Have a good day.
That was awesome.
That was very good.
Yeah, we had him feature for the whole episode. I thought he was going to stop by for a little. It's even better.
No, he was in, man. He was all in.
Very cool.
Listen, if you guys want to, whoever wants to be on the show, let's reach out. We do have some sponsorships available this year. We're in talks with a couple of different companies. So stay tuned for some actual legit sponsors coming. If you are interested in being a sponsor on the Rich and Angel show, you are going to be in front of a captive audience in your industry. And it could be some real great promo for you without even having to do anything. Right. We're going to be doing it for you.
Yeah, we're going to be building the content for you.
So, yeah, I mean, I think it'd be a great opportunity for small businesses, big businesses. It doesn't matter where you fit. If you want to build your personal brand and you want to just get your name out there, make sure we're directing people to your website and your media pages.
Yep,
we could do that. We could talk about sponsorships. So please reach out, because we're not going anywhere.
That's right.
We're gonna be here forever. Forever.
Name that movie.
What else we got, man?
That's it from me. I'm excited for the Fed conference. Like we were just talking about with Evan, we just finished up the agenda. We got it pretty much down. So if you're a speaker, you'll be seeing those very, very shortly. If you're an attendee, we'll be posting it very soon as well. So I'm just super excited to just have the whole thing come together, come into place.
Someone just spammed me and I'm connected to Bluetooth.
Oh, you should answer live on. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah. So the Fed conference, ladies and gentlemen, we got the sponsors in the background. You see the platinum Clarkstown and Heritage. You see the gold Turbo Systems and Tech Town. You see the silver Hobart, McGalley, and Davis Ware. We have the bronze sponsors KCL, Alpha Omega, United Service Technologies, Pacinka Ferry, and then we have all the attendees, 60 plus, coming to Miami to understand the importance of digital branding in a new world.
That's right.
Do not think that this is going to stop or go away. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you are going to be left behind if you don't start. It's not easy pushing a boulder up a mountain.
That's right.
We got to start now. Go to thefedgroup.com. You have any questions? There's a million ways to reach us. Go follow us on Instagram at Rich Maliki or at the Fed Group. Yeah. Awesome. Friday, man. Friday. One thing I will say too, pizza.
Yes, pizza.
I put the feelers out for January 18th, Saturday. If you are in the New York, New Jersey area, we're going to be going around this little town called Bayonne, which is on the come up, honestly. Be ready in the next few years. We're 15 minutes outside of Manhattan, and they are building here. So we're going to be doing a little pizza tour. Second one, we did it last January. We're going to do another one this January, and we're going to do another 5 pizza spots in Bayonne. If you want to join us, DM me. Let me know if you're going to be in the area.
You'll be in one of our videos.
That's right.
And it'll probably do really well because the last pizza video we did got
thousands.
Like 3K.
Over 3.
Yeah, over 3.
I think yesterday I was looking, it was like 30, almost 3,700.
Wow.
So we're getting some good traction on that video. We're probably going to do some more stuff like that. And
people love them some pizza.
Yes. And I guess that's it for Friday, man.
That's it, man.
I'm going to head off into the weekend.
Let's do it.
And we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Rich and Angel Show. We out.
Rich and Angel. Rich Maliki here, live and direct. Rich Maliki here, live and direct.
It's the Rich and Angel Show.